Heavy D Sparks. This one's going out to you. I just got my brand new skid steer stuck. And it's pretty bad. I knew this was gonna happen at some point. Do it long enough, it's gonna happen to anybody. I just didn't think it would be this soon. It's pretty bad. I've got some ideas. It's gonna take a few hours to get all it set up, but I'll take you guys with me. So, this is not the day I thought I was about to have. This is all the recovery equipment I have currently. I anticipate quite a bit more in my future. Coming down here and seeing what a fine mess I've gotten myself in. Golly, it makes me almost not want to put this out there. But, I said in the video the other day, I show my mistakes. This is a boo-boo. I'm having a hard time with this, folks, to be totally frank. I feel really foolish and stupid. And I'm sure a lot of folks on the internet are gonna not forget to remind me of how dumb I am.
It happened really fast.
You gotta do it the first time sometime. So, this is really me talking to myself a little bit. It's a pickle. First rule of rescue is don't make things worse, right? Fun little complicating factor of this whole adventure as well. I'm watching my baby today, which is great. But she's gonna be up from her nap soon, and it's just daddy. All right, guys, here we are. Day 2 of Operation Save My Machine. Help has arrived. We got some horsepower now. This is my buddy Samuel. He's the husband of one of my coworkers, and he's a real good guy. So we've got a good plan. We've got some horsepower to accomplish it. We're gonna get to it. We're gonna snatch the head off. Get the bucket on. So it's going very well until we realized, because we took the door off to get somebody out of the machine, we have to figure out how to trip the sensor to allow us to activate the hydraulics and take off the parking brake. So we're gonna take the little bracket off the door, and hopefully that solves the problem. If anybody knows a better workaround for that, please drop it in the comments. That'd be very useful for me and for a bunch of other people. We're gonna cut that strap. It's like we're hauling out its severed head. That's a fun sound. So we've been working on this for 2.5 hours.
Yep.
We were just hooking up the snatch blocks, and we got the bucket on. Huge W. That was pretty sporty. And I'll show. We'll pull a little tension on the snatch blocks, just get everything tight, and then I'll show the pulley arrangement we got. And then we're going to push down on the bucket. Samuel's going to give the machine what for? And we're going to snatch this thing out of here, I hope. Or we'll go on to plan Z. Here's the aftermath. But my machine is free. And as terrible as it felt to get it stuck, the feeling of having it out is so much better than that. I'm just really happy that the plan worked. It worked absolutely perfectly. The first plan was kind of a plan of desperation because we didn't have another piece of equipment. But this plan we executed flawlessly. We pulled the head off, pulled it up the hill. We got the bucket on, which was a bit of a delicate operation. Once we got the bucket on, we rigged up a pulley system with 2 snatch blocks using my friend's excavator over here as the pulling force. He changed his boom to that tree, and the first pull, it snatched it right out of there. Let's look at the ugly side. Definitely got some cleaning to do, but my goodness, what a relief. I don't really have words to express how thankful I am for the help I've gotten from some of my friends. It would not have been possible without them. It just feels really incredible to know you have people that you can call for advice that then just volunteer to show up. And that happened to me 2 days. And I co-opted a lot of other people's time because of this mistake. I'm really just blown away by that gesture, and I'm gonna make sure to pay it forward and try and keep being a good neighbor. This is an incredible feeling to be free of that hole. I've solved the heaviest problem I've ever had. My machine is out of the mud, and I'm walking back down to go pick up the door, which we had to take off, and get my 4-wheeler and my tractor. I'm a very blessed man. The help I was able to receive really touched my heart, to be honest. Ooh, almost had a little tip over accident there. I have a hard time getting things I don't feel like I deserve. And, or I don't feel like I've earned. I really am gonna pay it forward. Learned a lot about heavy equipment recovery from this. I've done some light vehicle recovery in the past, and I'm familiar with some whitewater rescue techniques as well, which are fairly similar, Z-drags and you know, how to get out of a flat pen and things like that. And I've done some heavy raft rescue on the Grand Canyon. This was but heavy equipment is a whole nother kettle of fish. It really is. It's just, you're just dealing with such enormous forces because it's heavy, you know, it's so heavy. But I really thought all of my equipment, especially my new stuff I used today, performed super well. All right, here's the aftermath. It really is, wow, my dogs have already been through here. Almost impossible to tell. That's where my right track was. You can see all the wood and crap we threw in this hole to try and have something to press down onto. Man, even just looking at this while I'm filming it, it does not do it justice. It really doesn't. Here's the door, which we had to take off. This is really just kind of where I set it. And here's kind of a top shot. It's a mess. This mud is so thick and so sticky. This is where we brought the excavator down to pick the head up. One thing left. This was packing a moose out of the backcountry of Alaska. This would be the trip with the antlers. Now that the machine is out, I have no qualms about putting this content out there. Look, it's a fact of life with these machines. Sometimes they get stuck. Sometimes people don't know what they're doing. This guy. And they get them stuck. And sometimes people know what they're doing and still get them stuck. There was a crust, a drivable crust, over a seemingly bottomless, sticky, dense, primordial mud ooze gunk. And once I broke through the crust, it was kind of game over at that point. You know, this may look like a really old, crappy, stained t-shirt, but life really is good. You know, what was I supposed to do? Let the fear of getting the machine stuck stop me from doing it? I got my machine stuck on my property. I got it out with my buddy's excavator and my recovery equipment. I can't imagine a better place to learn that lesson, to figure out how to, you know, snatch something out of there. I can also tell you this much. That machine's getting a winch on the back. Man, you know, yesterday I was thinking about Jocko Willink. You're stuck? Good. Your skid steer's covered in mud? Good. You're dirty? Good. You never really learn from when easy street. You learn from adversity. I learned a lot. So I hope you guys thought any of that was really mildly entertaining, or hey, maybe you're laughing at me, or hey, look, if you want to tell me I'm a moron, feel free to put that in the comments. I just don't really care if you guys think I'm stupid. I might be. Who knows? But if you're going to be stupid, you better be tough. I got a little bit of that grr to me. Not a lot. Maybe I'm a namby-pamby. I don't know. Oh, just FYI, something like this, just not really going to do it. At the very least, you need a machine that weighs what the machine you're trying to pull out weighs. God is good. Don't forget that. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate all the views, all the comments, all the likes. Hey, tell me about a time you got something stuck and got it out. My original thought turned out to be the right one. We needed to go backward, not forward. And we got her done. Take care. Peace.